Oh man.
All right, the stream is officially alive,
Woo.
as
I'm very
evidenced
excited.
by my
Pre-show pants.
Discord noise
So-
screaming at me.
Where did we leave off last time? We were having. Did we get a long rest, or were we just about to have the long rest?
Literally,
You see,
we ended it just as the rest was about to take place.
look at the
that's-
URL of your video.
What?
Look at the URL of your video.
Oh. Nice. What a world. What
Got
a
it.
world.
It's got fucking the title. You know it's gonna be a good one.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Right, I need to go now post this to a few channels. Right, okay, here we go.
Artless in chat already. What a god.
He's just awesome.
Arliss is on it.
Yeah,
On it.
he is, man. I was able to like watch Artless for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Like I try and drop in on everyone as much as I can, like randomly, but I always feel terrible because it's like I'm so bad at keeping up with everyone else's like stream stuff. Because it's like I'm trying to mix family life with work with content
Yeah.
prep.
Everybody. It's impossible.
It's impossible. Literally
Maybe.
impossible.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Deb, how's your day going? I haven't heard much from Deb over there.
Well, I got a new job.
What?
Yay!
Is this good news?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
was looking for my current job wants us to start going into the office eventually, like 3 days a week, and I would really prefer to be fully remote.
Hell yeah.
And it just so happens that remote jobs are on the rise.
Heck yeah, they are.
The company should have thought about that.
That's
So
so this is this like a step sideways, step up, like just a different thing altogether? Sideways move.
But the work is going to be a little bit more closer to what I want to do. But yeah, I told my boss today,
Oh, how'd
and
that go?
she came back with, well, I mean, if you're wanting remote, then we can probably set you up with remote. And it's like, well, where was that months ago? And I was telling you I wanted to be remote.
Yeah,
It's only when I'm leaving that
Yeah,
they
they're like,
offer me remote.
Oh shit, maybe we could do that. It's like, yeah.
That's kind of how that company operates. They don't care. I don't know. Like a lot of people say like companies don't care about their employees, and I don't actually subscribe to that belief. This is actually the first company I've worked for that I felt like they really didn't care.
Depends
Yeah.
on the company. Like I feel
Yeah.
like my company doesn't really care that much about the people in the customer service section.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, yes, we like you, but when you're a customer service person, you're basically easily replaceable most of the time.
Customer service is like the most important part.
I know, and yet it's the place you get treated like the most trash.
Yeah, I feel like probably the bigger a company is, the less they care about any individual within it, kind of a thing. So it's like within my massive company that I work for, it's kind of, you know, people get laid off, people get fired, and it's just kind of a non-event because it just happens all the time, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
I thought
my
that
company's
was a
losing
thing.
lot. Sorry.
I thought that was a thing that only happens in Europe, on Eastern Europe.
Well, it's
But I
kind
guess
of
it happens everywhere.
Well, it's funny because my company doesn't like fire people. They have reorganizations, which then eliminates positions. So it's kind of like a nice sneaky way of firing people without actually having to go through the process of firing people. It's like
That's so lame.
we've eliminated the position, you know, even though that headcount will still exist, obviously, just not that role. So
Yeah.
it's a fun little you know, backdoor way of canning somebody, I think. That's my assumption, because the formal process for firing someone takes like months and months and months to even like get through it. So they're stuck forever.
And also, my oldest boy turns 12 tomorrow.
Oh snap!
All the-
His last year is a not teenager.
I was gonna say it'll be soon. It'll
He's
be a
in middle
middle
school this year. I can't believe it.
It's terrifying.
He's old.
We just had Nikki's oldest is 14, and he just went on like his second date ever where they went to the mall. And it's
Dating
like,
at 14.
I know.
Hmm.
And
My
it's
mom was like, "You cannot date till you're 16."
I was dating it. I was dating
You are
it.
50 years old.
I mean, I was trying to flirt with girls since I was in like kindergarten. So like
I've
I'm
been a flirt my entire life, but I was not allowed to date until I was 16.
I mean, I was trying to date boys when I was younger. I was very confused. I mean, this is what they tell me I'm supposed to do. Like, as it turned out, no, there was a reason I didn't like those boys.
turns out dudes are kind of shit. Not for Cal.
Not for me. No thanks.
It's all right. We're mostly crap.
More for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Talk for yourself. Talk for yourself. I'm not crap. You can be crap.
Panos, god tier, key lime, basement dweller, loser. Just we're gonna turn this into like a Panos what is that fucking app? Tinder stream where it's just gonna be like, ladies, this is Panos. He is a god.
Most eligible bachelor.
Yeah. Be like, da-da-da-da. Act now. Don't delay. Panos is only available this weekend.
Just this weekend.
Yeah, just this weekend.
And also if you have like something like behind you to support both of us, like a house, a boat,
a lottery
big
win.
fortune, a lottery win.
Yep.
Panos is like, I'm not gonna take just
country.
Just because you're nice and pretty doesn't mean that Panos wants you. You need to come with the what do they call that? Is that called a dowry? Is that what that's called?
Yeah, that's a dowry.
Sugar mama.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
you pay
called-
your husband to take you.
That's called a sugar mama, guys. Pretty simple.
We need to get Panos a sugar mama. That's what we need.
Yeah, easy. Bro.
That would be
Phantom.
amazing. We'll get Panos a sugar mama.
This is Phantom. Hello, Phantom.
I want a sugar mama. Matt, can I get a sugar mama?
Everybody gets a sugar mama.
We all need one.
She says she doesn't have enough money to be my sugar mama, so
That's why you gotta bring one in. Just like, just
I am a sugar mama. I don't want a sugar mama.
damn. Deb's gonna
So
sugar mama everybody.
Can you be my sugar mama? Fine, Deb's gonna be my sugar mama.
This
Mac says that's
conversation.
okay, we're good.
God damn.
This conversation escalated quickly.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've slept together, Deb. What can I say?
What's happening?
You're already there.
I was gonna say on that note, let's just start the stream.
Just having an answer of
Why do you guys have like coffee in your house?
I do. I forgot to
Yeah, they can't help it.
on that stupid throne.
I like him.
Or maybe I'll join forces with him. Like that could be a thing. Ooh, that could be a thing.
So disorienting going live when the music's playing and then I come back because I can't hear anything through that entire intro. And then all of a sudden, like I hear like the end of a conversation and I'm like, what is even being discussed at the moment? I don't even know. But welcome everybody to the Sugar Mama stream, episode 17 of The Curse of Strahd, where maybe the events that I had prepped like 2 weeks ago will take place today. We will finally get to see. But welcome everybody to episode 17. 17 eps in the books.
That's a lot of eps.
It's a lot of eps. How many eps was our Carl campaign? Was that like
20 something?
It went into the 20s, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I think it was in the 20 something. So you can tell Curse of Strahd is a bit more of a slow burn as far as content goes, because we still have all those Taroka card mysteries yet to be solved. There's like 5 of those bad boys, and we have not yet reached one of them. Although I do imagine you guys are gonna like crank them out once you get to a certain point in the campaign. It's gonna go from like not doing anything with them at all to like all of them done within maybe 5 episodes. That's my guess. I think that's gonna be how it plays out.
In
We
2
are
years'
all
times,
nothing.
maybe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna play out that way, just based on what I think is gonna happen. But yes, we have officially gotten to the point where the Festival of the Burning Sun is going to be literally when the crew wakes up. They have gone about town. They've saved Arena and Ismark from the prying eyes of Izek, the little guard of the burgomaster. And they're still
Okay.
hiding out in the church. And they did find out that they're kind of being like watched in the city for some reason. There was a mysterious man like kind of watching them go around and was confronted by Saya and ultimately kind of just pieced out. Still a little bit ominous what his ultimate intentions were. The crew reported back to the inn, talked to the Molkatov family a little bit about what was going on, and we're kind of informed that it might be related to a Lady Voctor, which was a new bit of information. There's apparently a lady holding cultist type ceremonies in her basement. So she may have been the culprit behind whatever the spy situation was. But the crew, after much turmoil, is finally getting some sleep after all of this nonsense. Lots have been going on. How are you guys feeling? Sleeping to wake up to this Festival of the Burning Sun? Are you anxious? You nervous? Excited? What is the feeling?
Furious.
Yeah, Saya's weary. Like, why are there bits of kindling all around the village? I am weary.
Burning
I
Sun
don't-
just...
I don't even think that I want to attend this festival. I mean, what do we have to gain by staying here?
Information,
idea.
maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, it might be the
that's-
coolest party. It's like Coachella within Barovia, basically. It's like, the hottest thing around. Or Burning Man was the reference that we had before, right? It was...
Wicker Man.
Yeah, Wicker Man, thank you.
Yeah.
My mind was still in like festival land. I'm like, I think Burning Man's one. But yes, the crew is going to sleep. Mr. Poon in his own room, and then the ladies sharing their respective location. So
Yay.
with this, we can go and take our long rest.
Yay! I'm
And,
very excited.
And
Hallelujah.
and now I can start the beautiful music that is the the sad dread music that is just constantly playing. I did spend some time finding some new tunes though for some other activities, so
Oh, good.
Activities? What kind of activities?
we're gonna find out post haste as far as what's going on here. But yes, feel free to go ahead and give all of yourselves your full complement of spells, your full HPs. You are fully refreshed.
Yay.
And as usual, in the night, Saya will be the first to fully finish her meditation before the rest of the crew. Saya, are you doing anything when you wake up while everyone else is still asleep?
So I would want to look out the window and see if I see anything going on, because if it's a festival, I would assume they're starting to set up quite early for that, yeah?
Yeah, so actually, as you look outside, you can see some of the folks that are kind of dressed similarly to the servant woman that you saw when you first went into the burgomaster's mansion. Kind of like prettying up the town, the main road that's going through the town. You can see like these flowers being placed, but the flowers are kind of like wilted and, not exactly the blooming bouquet that you would expect to get from someone receiving flowers. They're kind of this like sad, droopy, like browned flowers that are being...
Withered roses.
Yes, thank you. Withered is the correct botanical term for
It's
the
the
condition that they're...
Minecraftical term.
There you go. Who said that games aren't educational? So yes, you can see that the streets are being lined with these kind of like wilted flowers all over the place.
Okay, that's so cheery. Like, that just fills me with joy. Dead flower. So she's gonna... So Augie's still deep asleep. nothing going on there. I take it Augie's fine. So I think Saya might go downstairs to the main room and see if there's breakfast going or something.
Okay. Yeah. Saya can head on downstairs. I can drag you down there.
Could you unpause the game?
I could also do that. That sounds like a thing that is possible to be done. So yeah, when you head down, you can kind of see that the bottom area is pretty empty as I mysteriously move that woman away. And, it's pretty empty right now. You can just see Erwin kind of like standing up at the bar area cleaning some of the wine glasses that are there.
Okay. So I would approach him and say, do you have anything for breakfast?
Breakfast. You're quite the early riser. Excited for the festival, I see.
Yes. I was curious about what exactly is going to happen at this festival. People are talking about it, but nobody's really talking details.
I think people in the town have kind of understood what these festivals are about. Not really anything exciting, just Burgomaster putting on a little parade, a little show, a little song and dance, and we all go back to our lives. I don't know exactly what this festival is, but I imagine it'll be as exciting as all the others.
What other festivals have you had? Do you have a lot of festivals?
These festivals are probably every other week here. The Burgomaster thinks it raises the spirits. But the only spirits that seem to get raised are the ones inside the little tavern at the end here afterwards to forget about it.
Intriguing. Well, I suppose I will attend the festival and see what all the fuss is about.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have a grand time. Where's the rest of your crew? I've never seen any of you solo.
Oh, they're upstairs still sleeping. I don't need as much sleep, so I thought I would come down and get some breakfast and just see what the festival preparations look like.
Breakfasts. Anything in mind? You a meat eater? A eater of plants?
I will eat mostly anything. I am not fussy.
Right. So with this, he just kind of nods and heads to the back. Comes back out with a plate of like searing meat of some kind, on like a little plate, and says,
A little fried wolf is about all we got around here, but is pretty good. I quite like it myself.
Sounds fine. How much for the food?
On the house, my dear. Just, don't forget our bargain.
I will not. That's one of the things we will be working on, but one needs a breakfast to adventure. So then she would take her food and she'd just kind of skedaddle down to like the corner table to just keep an eye on the whole bar.
all right. So like pretty much Saya is going to be like in alert mode as the rest of the folks are sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then with this, we can say that it is officially the next day. And Saya can definitely hear like, a lot more traffic on the streets. You can see that there's even children kind of like walking around with those wilted flowers in their hair, or in like, a bouquet of wilted flowers as they're kind of like walking around in the streets. And we can take it upstairs real quick to Moonpoon and Augage as you guys arise. What will you two do?
I'll wake up and I'll put my dream journal away. I guess I didn't have any dreams last night. So I'll put that away. And then I guess seeing that Saya's not there, I would probably go downstairs.
You alerting Mr. Poon on your way out, or you're just like happily leaving him to his own devices in there?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could go. knock on his door.
What's up? Okay.
I'm going downstairs. I think Saya's down there because she's not in the room.
It's the morning already. Oh my god. I feel like I had an uneasy sleep. I cannot sleep in this place properly.
That's because you missed
I
it
need the
out.
woods. Yeah. Oh no, what are you talking about? That guy. He can stay there and pray all he wants. I don't care.
I think you missed your spoon, buddy.
I've grown accustomed to sleeping in the woods. I don't like those beds and those wooden ceilings and floors.
Mm-hmm.
I would never miss a guy like Aliantes. Maybe,
Yeah, I don't
probably.
believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down. I'll come shortly.
Bye.
All right. So then you meet up with Saya downstairs.
Hey, Saya, what's up?
Hello, okay. Did you sleep well?
I think so. I feel better.
That's good. I thought I would get some breakfast.
What are they serving today?
Seared wolf. It was actually pretty good.
Can't eat a wolf?
It's good.
I'm a druid.
Well, I'm sure they have some vegetarian options.
Single
But I
tear
don't know
down
about-
August's eyes.
I don't know about vegan.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I guess I'll go up and see if there's a vegetarian option.
Mhm.
All right. So
Do you do gluten free? Like,
yeah. Dietary restrictions. How are we doing here at the inn? Let me grab you and throw you downstairs as well. So yeah,
I don't
you
think she's necessarily a vegetarian, but like she wouldn't eat certain animals like that aren't like livestock, like a wolf.
hey, look, wolf is pretty tasty. Okay.
taste like chicken, I've heard. so
Home.
August, upon approaching the Marketovs, you can basically find out that they have a enhanced version of the grains that they essentially feed to various animals around. It's like a little better than that, but it's not it doesn't look like the most appetizing option as far as food is concerned. But that is
Better
their
than wolf.
non-meat
So-
option.
I'll take some of that, I guess.
It's like a very rustic looking oatmealish thing with some various grains inside.
I like oatmeal.
It's like grits kind of thing.
I love grits.
There you go, grits.
Yeah, I'm gonna venture to say that it's not as nice as grits.
Well, no, it's Barovian grits.
Yeah.
Can I just put a lot of butter in it? That'll make anything taste better.
Yeah, just literally a full stick of butter in all of this various mixture. Olga just kind of smiles and go back to eating. Mr. Poon, are you coming downstairs? Or are you doing anything upstairs before you head down?
I'm trying to think of the past to give me power to withstand this place. Because Mulpur gets kinda claustrophobic of this place. He has getting used to go where he wants when he wants. So he's affected mentally by this place. But he tries not to show. So he slaps himself to snap back to cool. Okay, that feels better. I should better go downstairs. I don't want them to worry about me. No one will worry about me. I'm the best. And with that said, he'll casually stroll down the staircase, I guess?
Yep.
With a charismatic way, trying to show off. With his red robes and... yeah, that.
So Moonpoon strolls through, enters the main dining area / bar area.
What do we have for breakfast here? Do we have anything good to eat?
You got cooked meat, and your friend over there seemed to enjoy this grain mixture that we also have. Lots of butter, though. I'd never seen so much butter on a dish before.
I'll take the meat. That's enough. I'll take the meat. That's good for me.
Meat it is.
And
Yes.
you see Erwin kind of gesture to the back And one of the children pops up and delivers yet another plate.
Thank you, Bray. Good boy.
And kind of pats him on the head, and Bray gives this like super like face, as little kids do, and he kind of disappears again. And he puts the plate in front of you.
So today is the festival day, correct?
It is the festival indeed. I believe it'll probably start pretty soon, actually. The Burgomaster really enjoys to kick things off.
You don't sound very excited, though. Isn't this a fun occasion about the whole town? Isn't this something that you all guys anticipate?
It depends on who's asking. If it's you, my trusted friend, then no, I'm not very excited. But if it's the Burgomaster, oh, then yes, it is the greatest occasion that one should be honored to attend.
And then he kind of like leans in close to you and he says,
best not upset the Burgomaster about these events. He kinda has a short temper when it comes to dissenters.
Duly noted. Is there a specific reason you dislike this festival?
It's just feels like it's more to entertain the Burgomaster than it is the people. I mean, literally the festival before this one involved parading around the town with various heads on sticks of wolves. It's not exactly something you would expect to read in a children's book or some kind of exciting entertainment. But it makes him happy. He thinks it keeps us safe. I don't know if it does or doesn't, but it's good to stay on his good side if it's catch my drift.
Definitely. Okay, thank you. I will leave you to it. And I'll take my plate of meat and head to my comrades, sir.
All right. And as you sit down there for a few minutes and start eating, you can hear the townsfolk are starting to gather a lot more. You hear like a crowd basically getting, louder and louder, and people are all kind of shifting back towards the main town square. And it's just getting noisier and noisier. And then eventually you can hear these bright horns like trumpeting through the streets. And it's like, and then through the inn, you can kind of hear through the walls, you can hear a man shouting, "All hail the Burgomaster! Welcomes you to the festival of the blazing sun!" And then the horns. As Key Lime's voice cracks, we'll pretend that's the horn sound. Very unskilled horn players, not Key Lime's voice cracking. It was all part of the roleplay. And
that already sounds so dreadful. Can we please get on with it and get away as fast as possible? Or do you guys want to stay till the end of the festival?
I don't think we need to stay to the end of the festival, but I am curious about what's going on. And it could be a good way to slip out of town with Arena and Ismark without anyone noticing.
Yeah. Do we even know how long the festival lasts? Like for a day? Probably is my estimate.
Probably at least the day. What do you think, Augie?
I don't know how long it is.
Oh, no, just about should we stay or not?
Oh, I don't think that's... I mean, I think we'll play it by ear, but I doubt that's going to be necessary.
Okay.
Maybe it would be easier when during the end of the festival where everybody's probably gonna feast, eat and drink.
Yeah, if everybody's drunk, we can sneak out.
Yeah. Let's have our eyes peeled for something like that to take the opportunity and get away from here.
Unless there's like a mass murder coming or something,
Where did you get that idea from?
It could happen. Vampires. I mean, we just killed 6 vampires. More could show up.
Yes, I'm very wary of this place.
So festivals you guys have gone have mass murderings? Oh my god, your festivals are so fun.
I've never been to a murder festival. I'm just saying it could end up that way.
Okay.
I can't comment on whether I've been to a murder festival or not.
I think she has.
Yeah,
Festival of Murder.
I think she holds murder festivals.
that sounds oddly
Depends on the
suspicious.
month. Depends on the month and the phases of the moon.
I think we should start our way outside, strolling, and see what information we can gather from this festival.
All right.
And as we say that, we stand up and head for the exit.
All right. So then, sorry, I was adjusting the size of some of these tokens while we were chatting, just so that way they don't look like tiny little things.
But why not?
I don't know what happened to the scaling on this map, but it's like every time I place tokens down on this map, the size just gets like all out of whack. So I want people to not look like they're little rats compared to you guys, but also not look like they're the size of those horses at the the other place that we went to. But yes, we can head to the outside. Let me activate the town scene. And let's change the mood a little bit and play some Festival of the Burning Sun music.
Let's see if the map is gonna load.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
I
at
have to
98%
refresh.
again. Yeah, I'm doing the
Yeah.
same.
Again with the reset stuff?
Yep, I have to refresh as well. We're not Americans, we're filthy Europeans. and
Yeah,
United
it's felt like
Kingdoms.
Europeans need to like reset stuff.
Well, goddamn. But yes, let me describe what you see as you guys are loading back in. Is anyone like back in?
Yep, we're in. We're in.
All right, cool.
Never left.
Yeah,
Excellent.
before we continue, do you have like a playlist on YouTube of the episodes? Are they in order or are they random?
You're doing that now?
Yeah. No, I'm just asking you, because I'll forget it later.
There is a playlist. It does go from like 1 to 5 to 15, I think.
Okay, awesome.
You're going to fill in the rest, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
somebody said the season 1 episodes are not in order. Playlist.
Oh, really? What the? All right, that
Anyway.
I can look into.
Yeah.
Nice.
But we were gonna wait until after the stream.
Damn.
It's not the appropriate time.
To ambush me.
Thanos.
To be ambushed.
I did a sneak attack on Akila.
Insolence! I will not
You're not
have
the
this. But yes, as the characters leave the inn, you can see under threatening skies a parade of seemingly unhappy children dressed as flowers trudges through the muddy streets, leading the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women carrying a 10-foot diameter wicker ball. The burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilting flowers, follow the procession on horseback. A weary spectators watch from their stoops. The ball is borne to the town square. There, it is hoisted and hung from a 15-foot high wooden scaffold, and townsfolk take turns splashing it with oil. Before the wicker sun can be set ablaze, the sky tears open in a sudden downpour. All will be well, cries the burgomaster as he brandishes a sputtering torch and marches defiantly through the rain toward the wicker ball, only to have his torch go out as he thrusts it into the sphere. And just then, a singular laugh erupts from the crowd. Drawing the burgomaster's fiery gaze, as well as gasps from the townsfolk. And that is what you see as you pop outside.
I was gonna have August dance in the rain, but it seems inappropriate right now.
Yeah.
Just move along the people and try to blend. I don't know.
Do we know where that laugh came from?
Yeah, so basically, from where you guys are, you're kind of like observing this all from a distance unless you head down into like the town square area. But the laugh was basically like right next to the burgomaster. It was actually, there's like a row of guards around this wicker ball, and it seemed to come from one of the guards from within the ranks over there.
Can we go look at the guards? See if anybody looks out of place?
Yeah, so you guys want to head down to the town square area?
Yeah, I think we
I
should.
do. Do my computer
Yeah.
bits?
Yeah, that seems like the best idea.
That sounds fine with me.
All right. I'll move you guys closer too. So, as you guys are approaching, you can see the burgomaster is just staring at the line of guards, and he just shouts,
Who is that?
and all of the guards immediately point immediately to the one, and even one pushes the man forward and shouts,
It was Lars. Lars said it. It was him, not us.
and this man gets like pushed forward, and he's like pushed in front of the burgomaster. And the burgomaster looks at him and says,
Your insolence is not welcome. Tie him to the horse.
and you can see Izek immediately run up to this guard and like throw him to the ground, takes a rope, gets it wrapped around his legs, and ties it to the back of the horse. And then the burgomaster is able to get another lit torch and light the wicker ball, and then begins to just proceed down the street with this man being dragged behind him as he continues to wave happily at everyone. And the children that are walking in front of him just have this again, this dismissive, sad face as they look down, and they continue to just process forward as this man's getting dragged behind him.
We stop him from being dragged?
No, don't do it.
Why?
Because it's none of our
We
business.
didn't even make sure that it was him.
Oh, kids, listen to me. We're not here to give justice to everyone. We cannot save everyone. We need to go as unnoticed as possible today. We need to be able to leave on a moment's notice without anyone realizing. If we take action right now, it will not work in our benefit. I know how it pains you. I can see it in your eyes and your voice. But trust me on this. Don't act on this.
I'm not convinced that he's the guilty party. Can we inspect the remaining guards? In some way?
Yeah, you guys are free to do as you wish.
I mean, even if he isn't the guilty party, they're still just going to drag the guy that laughed. It's not going to really change anything.
We don't have to tell him. We're not on the burgomaster's side. I want to get more information.
Fair, because if the guy left, he might be more willing to talk.
So, as you guys you're approaching the guards, you can see the burgomaster just smiling and waving at everyone and says,
Yes, that's right. Happiness for all. The Festival of the Burning Sun is a great success. And look at the silly man I'm dragging. We have such fun here.
and continues just proceeding forward.
Saya's just like, this guy's an asshole, right? I think me and Augie
so
probably said
much.
asshole at the same time.
I think I hate him more than Strahd.
He's like the everyday evil that you encounter, like the guy that's got the power and just sort of uses it. And Saya doesn't like those people and kind of wants to stab them in the face. But you know, she likes to stab a lot of people in the face. It's a thing. We should have a murder festival.
Yeah. Let's do this,
This one's not over.
Let's kill him, steal his mansion, and have a murder festival.
new party plans. We got this. Stab, stab. So, what are you guys doing? Approaching the guards, or?
I'm gonna follow Orchids with caution because I know she's gonna approach the guards. Probably.
Guess I'll go up to them and first, before I say anything, what kind of checks should I do to kind of inspect and see if anybody looks?
You can give me an investigation.
What are you investigating exactly?
I want to see if anybody looks off.
Suspicious?
Suspicious.
18 on the investigation. So, as you're kind of looking at the guards, you can see that they're, there's a mixture of relief across their faces as well as embarrassment that they've essentially just given up one of their co-workers to Strahd. So they're kind of in this disjarred state where they're not happy, they're not, excited like the festival would imply they should be. They all kind of just have this like downtrodden faces as you look around.
Nobody stands out to me.
No one is jumping out as like, odd or strange. Just, again, those like sad looks across their faces.
Okay, then I'll speak up and I'll say, how do we know that he was the one? Are you guys sure about that?
And one of them immediately turns to you and says,
Pipe down, dear. You're gonna get us all trapped or imprisoned or worse. Just keep to yourselves.
Well, if he was not the one, I'd kind of like to speak to the guy who was.
Oh no, that definitely was the one laughing. But it's better him than us. Burgomaster could have taken us all out if we didn't say something.
Burgomaster's an asshole. But, why would he laugh like that?
Around these parts, something like that happening to the Burgomaster is kind of funny.
And
Fair.
with this, one of his fellow guards like nudges him like hard in the ribs, and he kind of just stands at attention.
Don't worry, I won't tell him. I don't like him. He's awful.
And he kind of has this nervous look as he hears that, and he just kind of like does a quick nod and then stands at attention again. As if
I don't
this
want to get this
conversation
guy in
didn't
trouble. I guess it was the guy, and maybe he's not like an evil guy, but okay. That inquiry went nowhere.
Oh, I just had a terrible idea.
What?
I was like, the Burgermaster and his lackeys are here. That means his mansion is empty.
Do you
What are you
really
looking for,
want to go
Henrik?
inside the mansion?
Well, we could just look for clues.
I don't think it's a good idea to go all of us. If you want to do this, you should do it by yourself.
What if she runs into trouble? She might need us.
Maybe we can keep watch outside, but all of us going inside the mansion, something is gonna go bad.
I'm very curious about those dolls that you saw. I wonder if there's any clue in his room about stuff. That's the thing. I'm like, I so want to know where those dolls came from and what his obsession is over Arena.
What if they left some guards behind, though?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. There is no way the mansion is gonna be unoccupied right now. Especially because
be
he's leaving.
understaffed, though.
I mean, I'm a rogue with a grappling hook. Nothing can stop me.
True.
grappling hooks coming into play, baby.
If you really intend to go through with it, maybe me and Nuggets can create some diversion if there are guards.
I don't think there needs to. Well, maybe outside. I don't know if it'll be that well staffed.
Okay, let's walk casually. Let's stroll casually and take a look at the
walk
mansion.
towards the area and just like have a quick scope.
Kind of like this plan.
Also, I want to see if the beggar master has took notice of us. Has he seen us?
Well, we would have been seen at the festival now,
Yeah.
which is good. And now we can like go and rob him blind and then come back. I mean, investigate the instances of problems. Sorry.
So
yes, I would like to have a goosey at the mansion and see if it's guarded.
okay.
Down. What about Moonpoon?
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh
I
shit.
hate this plan,
It's a
but
terrible plan, but Saya's like, ooh, a
it's
mansion.
exactly the opposite of
people
what
in
she
it.
will be doing.
So
But if we
the
can get clues-
So the Burgermaster is probably like up to here right now, and just as a refresher, the mansion is about here.
okay, that
the-
means he's past that.
The guards are. Let me actually move them up to their respective locations where they all are, where they've processed to. The guards are all still kind of like remaining down in like this area. So yes, the mansion is kind of like right nearby if you guys choose to go.
Yeah, I want to go.
Oh,
She's not going to do it alone because she's not stupid, but she would be like, so I have this plan, okay? Remember those dolls that you saw?
Hmm?
Well, the Burgermaster and his lackey are now not at the mansion.
Let's go.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
let's- Are we going with you? I think we should go alone. You are way more stealthy than us. There is no reason to risk it even further.
Can't leave her alone.
Oh, you're the panther could come with me.
Okay.
Saya
So
and the
I'm
kitty
gonna sit
cat.
My
I'm gonna
pet's
sit outside and keep watch, and if something happens, I don't know
You're
what I'll
good
do.
at making a distraction and talking to people and
He doesn't
delaying.
have me to
Okay.
pretend to make out,
So,
though.
if you hear a boom, or if you see a fire or something out of the ordinary, you know that I did something. Is that good enough as a signal?
This sounds like a plan. It sounds like
Awesome.
a terrible plan, but I can't wait.
Yeah, it is terrible. I have to come to film this again. It's a stupid idea. I have no idea what we're doing it, but let's do it.
But we can find info, I think. I'm very
Okay.
intrigued. I was so mad I couldn't go rifle through stuff last time, but here we are.
All right then. So with this, let me get you guys over to the Burgermaster's mansion. Yet another shining example of D&D doing things I didn't anticipate.
I had a
Hey, we did go to the festival.
You did go to the
very, very
Did-
recently.
did go to the festival. The
The
festival.
festival came to us. We didn't go to the festival.
So let me activate the Burgomaster's mansion here. Hopefully this doesn't explode all of your games. I seem to have you all upstairs. Let me not do that. Put you all downstairs. Do you see yourselves on the map there?
I don't see the map
I
yet, but that's because I'm a filthy
see
European.
I'll
Do not own
refresh.
any token with vision in this scene.
Because we are untoken.
How about with one of them refreshes?
I'm refreshing.
Refreshing as well.
One of them refreshies.
Soon, I'll be there. Soon.
It's like on the first load, it always gets stuck at 98%, and then I reload it, and then it thinks about it, and then it loads.
Yeah, I
eventually.
wonder what that is, because
Looks good to me now.
yeah.
It's a foundry thingy. It's a foundry thingy. I bet my ass. I bet your ass, and her ass, and her ass. I bet everybody's ass.
Well, I'm going to use one of my wild shapes and turn into Luna.
Hello.
All right, let me drop this panther token onto the thing so this can be augage there. So yes, you approach the Burgermaster's mansion, and the front door is currently open. And inside, from the outside, you can see that the maid woman that welcomed you the first time you came here is kind of like inside tidying up in the foyer area.
Can I sneak past her? Like, is she looking in my direction?
No, she's very much preoccupied at the moment.
I'd like to sneak, or try to sneak past her.
Health check.
Oh, here goes the rolls.
Do you have advantage?
I have a +8 on stealth.
Okay.
All right, a 21 stealth. Is Luna coming with?
Yes, I would like Luna to come with.
All right.
Do a stealth check as well.
What was that roll? A 16. Okay. I just changed up the mood music yet again. I'm glad I pulled this track.
Come with my little kitty paws.
All right, so Saya and Augage as Luna are going to attempt to sneak past. Describe what you're doing. So as you would enter the main foyer, you would see that she kind of has her back to you, tidying up like a table, or like there's a broom nearby, and she's kind of like also sweeping up like some of the wicker remains that are on the floor over there. But how are you guys planning to sneak past? Because upstairs is the stairway immediately next to her.
Okay, so I have a bag of ball bearings. I could maybe like throw one to cause a distraction as we like sneak up. so she's sweeping. So sweeping's not often a quiet thing to do. So as she's like sweeping, I'm stepping in time to the sweep so she doesn't hear it.
Ooh, very smooth. So are we doing the ball bearing trick, or we're just trying to like literally
No, I
walk
think
in
we'll
time
just
with the
do
sweeps?
Walk with the sweeps, I think, is a better idea.
All right.
I don't think my paws would make any noise anyways. So
Yeah, you've got the nice fluffy paws.
How big is your panther, by the way, for like the audience's imagination? Is this like a you go to the zoo and you see a like panther?
It's
Is
a
that size?
normal panther, yeah.
All right.
Except for the color, because it's a dark periwinkle color.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you attempt then, and is your goal to get upstairs? Is the plan?
Yeah, I want to go upstairs. I want to get to the room with the creepy dolls.
Okay. So with those stealth checks and Saya's beautiful idea to walk in tow with the sweeping sounds, you're able to get here. And as you both start making your way up the steps, you can kind of see the sweeping. She's kind of like slowly turning as she's doing it, and is kind of like glancing towards the door where you guys just came from, and actually walks over to look outside, and you see her kind of like put the broom down and just kind of gawk at the scene outside as you guys successfully make your way up the steps.
Does she look at me? Does she notice me?
She
Do I
would.
notice her?
Yeah, if you're standing, is your character standing like just outside the entrance?
No. What Moonpoon would like to do now, like it sounds like I'm cheating, but what I would have liked to have done is to move on a further distance so it doesn't seem obvious that I'm keeping watch for somebody that entered the building without
Are there people
notice.
lined across the road, like watching, or?
Yeah, I want to be like somewhere that I have vision, but
Yeah.
I'm not across the road. I'm not on the same road. Like I'm
Yeah.
on the opposite side of the road.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
So,
we can have you there. So yeah, when you see her like walk to the doorway, you could definitely see her like appear there with the broomstick in hand.
I will do nothing. I will not even wave at her. I don't want her to remember me or see me. That's
So you're-
impossible, but yeah.
Just spying from a distance.
I'm not spying. I'm trying to look like I'm looking up, I'm looking down, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. Trying to look inconspicuous, but looking more suspicious in the process, probably. But this is what Moonpoon would die. He's not smooth with those things. So she would try to look like,
Just
seems
But
like it would rain
yeah.
today.
It's like when you're drunk and you're trying to not be drunk. You're like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
right,
am
exactly.
so sober. Like,
Exactly.
Alright, fair enough. So then we can take our scene upstairs with Saya and Luna walking around. What are you guys doing?
so
You
I'm
have not
gonna-
run into anyone else just yet.
I know. I'm going to quietly, stealthily, if you will, walk around the corridor to where I know the room is that Augie saw the dolls in.
So you guys are planning to go beeline it to that room?
Should we listen to see if we hear anybody around, or?
So do you have like advantage on checks to do with hearing?
I
or
have,
anything?
I think it's smell, actually.
Is
Let
it
me
smell?
check. That rely on smell, yeah. But I could see if I smell anyone.
Yeah, that would be good. Do that.
And what is the range on this smell?
It doesn't say. It says the panther has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell. So
Okay.
it's basically I roll perception with advantage.
Okay. Based on smell. Yeah, go ahead. Give me that smell-based perception check.
Let's see if this works. I'm trying to roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, advantage helps there. 23. So you kind of like can catch the faint odor of those wilted flowers throughout the house as you're walking around. But you can also kind of smell some like very unkempt humanoid smells coming from the floor somewhere.
But I wouldn't be able to tell from smell how far away it is.
Yeah,
Probably.
nothing quite like that, but you're
Okay.
picking up something else that isn't just flowers.
Okay. So I'll use my speech, my mind speech, to say, I'm catching a faint smell of like a dirty human. So just be careful. Look around the corners and make sure there's nobody around.
So Saya will like take a dagger in hand and nod.
All right.
And then we're gonna sneak around further.
All right. Yeah. Move your person one square at a time to start creeping around.
This is nerve-wracking.
And feel free to tell me if you want to do any perception checks.
I don't think I have control over Luna, so I can't really move her or anything.
Oh.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah. You can move it, change it back to Augie or something if you want.
I thought I gave you control of that character. Configure permissions, Deb. I have you marked as an owner, but I guess it doesn't let you actually move it.
I don't know. Let me try refreshing again.
I'm going to walk a bit, and as I'm walking, I'm like trying to hear, so I'll do a perception check. Like if I hear anybody moving around. Ooh.
23. Yeah, if you're listening, it doesn't. You can hear like the sweeping coming from downstairs still, and you can kind of hear like some faint sounds of people moving somewhere from this floor, but you can't quite discern from where.
So I want to move to about here, so I'll do it like one at a time.
I just gave you an Augage token up there because I assume you couldn't move the panther still.
No, I refreshed and I didn't.
Okay, yeah, so I gave you an Augie.
Okay, so Augie's downstairs.
Do you see yourself downstairs?
I see myself outside.
Augie's up here with me.
Oh, okay. Let me refresh again.
You're like, I see Augie on the roof. I don't know why.
I was just gonna walk around the maid, but
yeah, you should be upstairs where the panther was.
okay, yeah, I see it now.
All right, cool. So, yes, you may proceed with your sneaking.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna go to here and sort of peek around the corner and see if I see anything in this sort of direction.
Yeah, so as you peek around, you can just see the empty hallway. There doesn't appear to be anyone there.
Okay. So then I'm gonna keep sneaking.
This is the room right here, right?
Yeah, that's where we're trying to get.
Correct.
Is this a door or is this a
Painting, I think?
Yeah, that is like a painting that's on the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the room the Burgermaster was in when we met him.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm gonna get to here, and I'm gonna peek around again to see if there's anything down this way.
All right. Give me a stealth check real quick.
Why?
You know,
Don't want oh, thank God.
25.
Thank God, the rolls are so good today.
Yes.
Also,
This
the plus
mad
8
and
is
day roll.
delightful.
We even had a nat 20, dude.
Oh dear.
A 7 on the stealth from Luna. So yeah, Saya is able to deftly kind of like peek around the corner very smoothly. She does not see anything down the hallway again. Luna, however, attempting to be stealthy, kind of like knocks the painting on the wall a little bit, and you can just hear the little like rattle on the wall.
No.
I'll leave it there.
Oh no.
What's that supposed
Depending
to
on
mean?
rolls. I hate depending on rolls.
I'm gonna go around the corner because I didn't see anybody.
You could have stayed and made
I'm
out
gonna
with me
follow
outside.
her.
And then I'm gonna go to the door, and I want to go in to this room. If obviously if the door's open.
Yeah. So
Door's open?
yeah, the door's just been left open. So yeah, as you look inside again, you can just see the dolls all over the place. They're on the tabletops, they're on the bed. There's just dolls scattered all over the place inside the room.
I'll use my voice, my head voice, mind voice, whatever. Should we close the door behind us while we inspect so nobody
Yeah.
sees
So
us?
Saya will like not fully latch the door because sometimes doors have like an auto lock, but she'll like pull the door down so that it's like just barely open.
All right. What are you doing in the room?
So I want to take one of these dolls,
Okay.
and then I just want to search around, like under the bed, and see if there's anything else of note in this room.
Okay. So when you pick up the doll, one thing that you'll notice is the doll itself seems to have like a little tag on it, like if it was a Beanie Baby almost, where there's just this tag sticking off of it, and the tag reads, "Is no fun, is no blinksy."
Okay. That's weird, but okay. Anything under the bed or like in the cabinet here, or is it just basically dolls everywhere?
Yeah, you kind of like, as you look under the bed, you can see that there's more dolls even under there, but you can also find that there's a few empty wine bottles scattered around underneath the bed as well.
Is it the wine bottles of the winery that has gone missing in action, essentially?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
Is it the wine, the brand of wine? Is it like the one from the winery that is no longer delivering?
Yeah, so if you look at the bottle more closely, you would see that it is labeled the Purple Grape Mash #3, which is their bottom tier stuff.
Okay. So then I look at Augie and is like, I haven't found, like, quietly whispering even, I can't find anything else in here. Do you find anything? Like, can you smell anything, see anything?
All right, let me try doing a smell perception to see if I notice anything about the dolls or the wine or something.
Let's get that.
Oh, I forgot to roll with advantage. Just a second.
Well, that's a solid one as is.
Yeah.
So with
the other one's not great, so.
Yeah, with a 20 then, you still like get the smell of the wilted flowers. In this room you get a more like pungent smell of just man, essentially. There's like Izik's
farts
odor. Yeah, it's just farts everywhere. But you can definitely smell the Izik in this room a little bit, and it doesn't quite match the smell that you smelled when you first came up the steps, which was that humanoid-ish smell. That smell is a little stronger when you're in this room, and you get the sense that it actually might be coming from up in this direction.
Ooh.
So I'll tell that to Saya. I'll say, I'm definitely getting a stanky smell from this room, but it's not the smell I smelled earlier. So I think there might be another human here.
Okay. And then she would look at August and be like, I am inclined to check the Burgomaster's study to see if there's anything interesting there. What do you think?
Be careful.
I'm always careful. So then we're going to slowly open the door again, and I will look out to see if there's anything like top bottom before I would move across.
You're taking one of those dolls with you, right?
Oh yeah, one of the dolls is in my pocket.
All right, so you're heading across the hall into the Burgomaster's room?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the library room that was over there. And what are you doing in there?
I want to search his desk to see if there's just anything interesting on it that might be important to know.
Yeah, so as you're looking around at the table, you really don't notice too much of importance. There just happens to be some old leather-bound tomes just on the table, kind of scattered around on top of the desk.
Okay. And the shelving all around is basically just books. It's nothing particularly interesting as well.
Yes, you're not finding anything overly interesting as you're looking around. Just various parchments, various tomes. Nothing too crazy.
So then I would look at August and be like, should we search for the other person or should we leave now?
Could be Henrik.
That's what I was thinking. What do you want to do?
See Henrik though.
Should we go find it then? I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I feel like so far this has been a little anticlimactic.
Possibilities are endless.
I wanted to find out something about the dolls.
Well, at least we have a doll and we can ask people about it now rather than just trying to vaguely describe
True.
what it is.
True.
And we can show Arena exactly like to say like, see, we weren't crazy. This is weird. Like,
I think you can push forward. Maybe there is more.
So
yeah, let's go look more. Seems to be there's not a lot of people around.
Just saying, as an audience member and as a player.
Well, Agaj is excited by this whole thing and she'll follow Saya. So.
Okay, so Saya's gonna leave the room and she's gonna investigate. She wants to investigate this door.
Okay. Are you giving me like a perception on the door before you touch it, or?
Oh yeah, I ain't touching a door. I remember what happened last time I touched a door I didn't know about. So I'm gonna step the fuck out of that door.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception.
I tend to do that in Foundry because it works better.
I'll give a smell perception too to see.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was
if that
asking
quota's coming from here.
Oh yeah. I see nothing.
Yeah,
it could
mine's
be
not great either.
See
Oh wait,
no...
I get advantage.
You get advantage. Yeah.
That's what I say. See no evil, smell no evil. But on the secondary attempt of the smell, Augage gets much better. Yeah. So the smell that you were smelling before of the humanoids is definitely seeming to come from up here behind this door.
I'll tell Saya it's coming from the other door, not this one. This human smell.
So I would go up to this door.
Okay.
And
You don't want to check out the other one?
well, we're looking for the humans, I thought.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I would take my dagger out and just gently poke the door to make sure it's not a stupid ass mimic, because I still have trauma about that. And then try and maybe open the door. Yeah, I'm going to try and open the door.
Okay. So as you poke the door and begin to try and open it, you can feel the resistance on the handle. It doesn't open immediately, but from behind the door, you can hear some stirring and like shuffling the moment you start interacting with the door.
Uh-oh. So I would look at Augie and whisper, like, I hear somebody moving.
What do you think we should do?
I don't know. I don't know. This is a terrible plan. Who came up with this plan?
You!
So the door is locked, I'm assuming?
Yes, the door appears to be locked.
Don't thieves have thieves' tools?
Yeah, but I'm like, is it... So should I talk to the person maybe through the door before I try and
tried the
unlock
mind,
it?
using the mind talk.
Yeah, you could. Ooh, that's a plan.
All right, so I'll say, Henrik, is that you?
Oh my god, if it's not Henrik.
So how does this spell work? Do you just like broadcast this? Like anyone in that room would potentially pick it up?
I can only talk to one. Well, actually, that's a good point. Let me look.
You have to know the person you're talking to. I don't think you can do it blindly if you don't know.
Let me double check, because that's a good
Although,
point.
if you can talk to Henrik and if he's within the amount of space we're in, maybe we can communicate.
All it says is you can speak telepathically to any one creature you share a language with within 30 feet.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, this is how it worked with Arena and Ismark. So I was just curious if you're just kind of like, if Henrik didn't happen to be in the area, if you're just essentially broadcasting it, and if he's in the area, he hears it. So yeah, you attempt then to telepathically speak with Henrik.
Mm-hmm.
And
well,
what?
Assuming it's a Henrik, we don't know that. So I'm asking him if it's Henrik.
So what did you say specifically?
I said, Henrik, is that you?
And when you do this, you can immediately hear from behind the door, "Ah!"
It sounds like him.
That sounds like Henrik. So,
Okay, are you hurt?
Is this telepathically still?
Mm-hmm. I'm in panther form, so I can't speak.
So again, you can just hear from behind the door, like, ah, 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 and he's like more shuffling from within the room.
So I'll tell Saya, it's definitely Henrik, and I think he's hurt. I mean, he's probably scared because I spoke to his brain, but
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. So I'm going to try and open the door then. I'm pretty confident it's Henrik in there. What do you want for that? Sleight of hand?
Yes. Well, actually, to unlock doors, I think there is actually a more specific check for this. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check on this. An 11. Yeah, with this attempt, you kind of like are picking at the door, but you're not able to get inside.
sorry, Henrik. We can't beat it down or we're going to attract attention.
Yeah.
You can take 10 and try again.
Can I try again?
You
I
have
mean,
to wait though. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like you would have to come back. I mean, technically, I think you would almost have to wait like a day if you wanted to try again. Technically, but
I wonder if there's a key somewhere, or if it's on the burgomaster. So I would like get down to like I would lay down on the ground where the like crack in the door is into the room, and just be like, Henrik, is that you?
and then you
Maybe-
can hear from behind the door, just stop, go away.
Maybe Ogit
Doesn't
can
want
do
us
it
help.
as well. Can try the sleight of hand on the door.
I don't have thieves' tools.
She's also a panther right now.
Yeah, true. How that works.
Henrik, this is Saya. Are you all right?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was trying to open the door, but the lock seems quite hard. Do you know where the key is kept?
The burgomaster probably has it. Don't cause any trouble. It's bad enough.
So I would just look at Augie and be like, he doesn't seem to want to be rescued.
Say, fair enough. Let's go check the other room.
Yeah.
Wait, don't go.
That escalated quickly.
Yep, so I'm gonna check this door. Is this door open or locked?
If you attempt to open that door, you would find that it opens.
Ooh, yeah, I'm opening that door.
So you open this door, and this handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed and a low bookshelf and a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here appears outside the norm.
I would like to search the room for money and or interesting things.
Yeah, so as you're looking around, you can find some stray books across the room, things labeled like Barovian fables or tales of the town. Just kind of
Tales of the Town. What kind of book name is that?
one that I made up, Deb. Some random books that just seem to have no major significance at first glance. But
Well,
you
I
do not
wanna-
find anything else interesting in the room.
Okay. I feel like we
I,
should go because I don't want to like outstay the time we've got.
Is there any other part to this house that we've missed?
I mean,
there's another
there's a-
staircase over there.
oh,
right?
and there's a door over here as well. Screw it. Since we're here, we should just search the whole place, huh? So
I mean, we haven't really found much so far. I'm feeling like we're taking all this risk for nothing.
I mean, we got a doll. Like, yay!
Did
maybe
steal
there
a
is
doll.
nothing more to find. Maybe there is nothing more to find you though. I don't
Let's-
know.
Yes. Do you know your camera's off?
The camera's off?
Yeah,
Oh my
camera's
God.
off.
I thought maybe you
Oh
were
my god.
walking
How
around
dare you,
pantless
camera?
or something.
Just
No.
just hiding.
Hype.
Yeah.
Bunch
I
of
want to
hype.
like have a look around here. Sorry, I feel like Panos is like sitting there like la 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 la.
Ah,
Yeah, so feel free to roam about. Are you peeking around or just walking over?
Oh no, I'm peeking. None of this walking without looking nonsense. I ain't that stupid.
All right, give me another stealth check. Oh yeah. 23. Yeah, you can peek around and see that there's still nothing at the end of the hallway that you can see.
Okay, so I'm gonna like sneak my way this way.
All right.
So on the outside, I don't see any people walking inside, do I? Or walking outside?
No, so like Moonpoon can see that the Burgermaster is still kind of like, I mean, you can't see this, but he's kind of like walked off into the distance, and the guards are kind of like walking behind him in a way. So like they're a good maybe 30, 40 feet away from the Burgermaster as he continues processing down the streets. So yeah, everyone that was kind of near you before seems to have gone up north.
Perfect.
Looks like there's a staircase going down, and then there's a bunch of doors here.
Let's
Yeah.
percept the doors and see.
Let's percept those doors.
I'll try to do a little smelly smell.
Yeah. So give me a smell perception. A 5. Yeah, you're not picking up any new scents as you walk into this area. And this perception was just a door perception?
I was the door perception. That was the 5.
I'm the smell perception.
Oh, you're the 15 smell perception. Yeah,
Yes.
no new smells. The human smells you did smell before are kind of like fainter now that you've walked further away from that other room. Saya's 5 perception doesn't yield anything interesting about the door.
So I'll say I don't smell any more humans, just stanky old Henrik.
Okay, I would like to open this door, please.
All right. So then you open and
Bathroom.
discover an iron tub with clawed feet stands against the back wall, with neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door.
I'm gonna assume nothing is in the bathroom, so we will move on with our lives.
Take a dump real quick. Yeah.
Check this door.
All right. Go ahead and give me one of them septions.
My terrible person. Another 2, honestly. For the love of the wee man.
Yeah,
Alright.
nothing.
Like, yep, nope, nothing here.
I'll do another smelly smell.
All right, give me that smellception.
She's way better at this than me.
15. Yeah,
Only because I had advantage.
same thing as far as the humanoid smell. As you get closer to this door, you kind of get this like mustier like smell, like, you know, more of like a dusty kind of smell coming out of this room.
Ooh, could be treasures.
I'd like
So
to
I'll
open
say
this door.
I don't smell any humans, but it's smelling kind of dusty.
I would like to open this door.
All right. So as you go forward and open this door, and feel free to put yourself in there so you can see it a little more. This room smells of like dusty powder, but then also a little bit of fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a guardrobe.
Yeah, wasn't there meant to be like a lady burgermaster that we haven't met yet?
Mm-hmm.
So that's supposed
We
to be
did.
like her powder room.
Yeah, but it's dusty. Like nobody's used this in a while.
That's creepy.
Let's check the closet or the
yeah, let's
guardroom,
go look.
whatever that thing is.
Let's go look in that door. That's a toilet, that looks like.
Yeah, as you go over to that room, it's essentially just just
Yeah,
that.
let's, and Augie, since you're so good at the smelly smell, could you do a smelly smell check?
Yes.
I mean, I will attempt a perception, but I suck at them apparently, even though I'm a rogue. It's like, yeah, you're good at this. I mean, that's better.
So yeah, with that super strong perception, Augie can feel that there's something interesting about this mirror. You can't quite put your finger on it, but the mirror is very much catching your attention as you're looking around the room. Everything else feels kind of as it is, but the mirror in particular is catching your attention.
There's something about this mirror.
So I would like to look into the mirror.
What did
The
Saya get with her perception? Because she did a regular perception and got a nat 20.
Oh yeah, so with your perception, you didn't really catch anything at all, actually, even with your very good perception. But Augage, more specifically, did catch that there's something about this mirror.
Interesting.
I'd like to look. Yeah, I'd like to look into the mirror and see if I see anything.
Yeah, so as you look at the mirror, you can just see yourself looking back.
What if you look behind it, like on the back?
Yeah, is there anything behind the mirror?
So if you attempt to move the mirror, there's really nothing of note behind it. It appears to just be there.
What is up with this mirror?
Well,
And I detected it with smell.
yeah, that's really odd.
Maybe it's not smell, but the fact that I got a 25. Maybe it's just a really high DC.
I will give you that it's more because you're Augage that you picked it up.
Oh, ooh. So something having to do with dreams. Have I seen this in a dream before?
I don't know. It does not appear like something that you have seen in a dream previously.
Saya's gonna be like, there doesn't seem to be anything interesting. It just seems like a mirror.
But is there something I can roll to check my knowledge of this?
You have other, so like you have various like detection spells, for instance. You also could roll like an investigation of some kind, or maybe even a history, religion. Something about the mirror is catching your attention, but you're not quite sure why.
Yeah, I don't. Yes, I guess. Well, I guess they wouldn't be hampered by my panther form. They would just be my normal ones. So, I guess my religion, my history, my investigation are all +1, so I don't have an advantage on any of those. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try for it.
Break a leg.
Let's see what happens.
Ooh, that's a good-ish roll.
15 history. Yeah, you can recall seeing mirrors of this kind in the past that were typically imbued with some properties, magical properties.
But we don't know
Saya,
what kind.
I think that this mirror has some magical properties.
Okay, still don't know what to do with that.
Should we roll Arcana to see if we recognize these or know what they are, or
Arcana will essentially give you the same.
the same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
You do more specifically have a detect magic spell for what it's worth.
Do I?
You do.
Augie's mind is blown.
No, I don't see detect magic though.
I see it as a first level spell that you have. Oh, it might not be. Oh,
I don't have it learned.
Oh, you
or
don't have it
whatever.
prepared. Yes. So yeah, you don't have detect magic prepared, but it is a thing that you can do. Just not today, apparently.
Yeah.
I would like to try and open this door.
The one directly to the north.
Yeah.
All right. So open that door, and you can see that time has faded the grandeur of this master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of their color and splendor, and a short pull rope hangs from the wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
And there's another entrance to that room that it looks like. But he didn't want to be rescued, so he can kiss my ass. I would like to like investigate and open drawers and stuff and just see if there's anything of note in this room.
Yeah, as you're investigating the room, there's really nothing else that super stands out to you. Just the, essentially the pull string that's leading up to the door in the ceiling. But you can definitely tell by being in this room that this is where the the Baron and the Baroness will sleep.
So then I look at Augie and I'm just like, I don't think there's really anything else here. Should we go?
Wait, didn't you say there's a door in the ceiling?
Yeah, there's like a little like attic pull string up there.
Should we go up there?
Yes.
I mean, even Saya thinks that's a bad idea, but she's so excited about it. Like,
Hell yeah, get up there.
sure, let's open the creepy ass attic.
Yeah.
Should we, Augie?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Can I try a smell up there again?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Make sure there's nothing lurking up there. No vampires or anything.
Ooh,
Yay.
24. So, yeah, you're getting that like dusty smell from up there as well, and you also get like the faint smell of almost like burnt wood coming from up there.
Okay, so I'll say I don't smell any creatures, but there's a kind of a burny wood smell.
Should we go up there without Moonpoon?
Well, do you think we could get him in here? Through? I mean,
I don't think so, but
I don't either. It could be like maybe this is the remains of whatever they did last festival or something because it's burning wood.
last time we went into a creepy upstairs space, it had vampires in it, and I do not wish to repeat that experience.
Fair enough. We don't have to.
I think we should go back.
Okay, but let's remember the mirror because I think that's important.
And the weird attic.
Yeah, that too.
So
Okay, so yeah,
I will reveal when you opened the attic, you can see that it was like a confined room that was specifically up there, with a high pitched ceiling, wood rafters up there with like cobwebs out and about.
so it's old and nobody's been up there in a while. Let's just close it back up and leave.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna leave.
All right. So then, yeah. Go ahead and tell me how you're getting out of there.
From these back stairs.
Same way we came, or what's these? Yeah, these back stairs are interesting. That could get us down quicker.
About the
Screw it.
back way.
Let's go down the back way.
All right. So you're heading on down there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, screw it. Go here. Do I see anybody around? Still empty?
From where you're standing, no, you're not seeing anybody as you're peeking around.
Okay, so we're gonna go down these stairs.
Okay. Stealthily, regularly, what's the plan there?
Oh, stealthily always.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. 17. Okay. And for Luna? Okay. All right. So the two of you begin to make your way down the steps. Let me grab your tokens and try and do this as it removes my vision when I try and do it. Let me move you this way and then this way and then this way. So
Oh no, there's a person!
so as you make your way down the steps into this room, you can see that this is very much a kitchen area. So you can see that there's a cook like off into the middle of the room tending to some kind of like stew in a pot over there. But there's just nice fineries all over the place. As far as the kitchen's concerned, this looks like it has much better fare than the inn that you went to.
Does she see us?
They do fortunately have their back to you as they're tending the table there, and your stealth roll was good enough that they did not hear you come down. Seemingly.
Let's get the hell out of here. I'm assuming that this is like the back door or something. This right? Wait, it's not letting me click.
This
Back.
one.
Yeah, that one.
Back there, yeah, that's another door that would lead outside.
We could get out there, I think.
I think.
It's the closest way out.
It's up to you guys. You tell me.
I'm thinking.
She's got her back to us, and it's a short distance. Surely we can make it. And hopefully it's not locked.
And also, if we don't make it, we're just right there and we can just run.
Just bolt out of the house.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to try and get to this door.
Okay. Go ahead and give me one last stealth check, the both of you.
It's going to be a nat one, just you freaking
I know, I'm so nervous.
For all the marbles, ladies.
Oh.
All right. I'll get Ursaya coming in the clutch. The 26.
Mine's like,
All right. Yeah, with the 15.
Decent.
So describe as you slowly creep out this door. What are you doing?
Well, if she's
Wasn't
like
single digits.
busy with stews and chopping and stuff, I'm like, anytime she makes noise, I'm putting my foot on the ground and like slowly just creeping towards that door, keeping my eyes on her as I go.
All right. So you begin to do your like the timed progression through the room, and you go to open the door. You find that it is not locked.
Yeah.
And
made me nervous there.
I was like debating with myself, should I just make it locked to mess with them right now? So, no. But yes, you can see that this opens up into like a garden area outside.
Scooch. Out we go.
Sneaking outside,
And then
and
we're gonna go around and find Moonpin.
slowly close the door behind you, or just leave that bad boy open.
Probably close it down, but not like latch the thing so that it makes noise. So yeah,
So kind of like nudge it almost closed.
yeah, and then like run to Moonpin.
All right.
What? So
But yeah.
let's start walking. Let's start. What did you find in there? Did you find anything interesting?
Nothing particularly exciting, but we took one of the dolls so that we have something to refer to.
There was a mirror in there that I was getting some super weird vibes from. I think it's magical. I don't know what it does though.
I
And
think
then there's a
it's,
creepy attic we did not investigate, but it smelled like burning wood.
do you think this mirror has something to do with the vampires or Strahd?
Oh, I would have changed back to August. Sorry. I mean, it could. I don't know. I mean, I tried to check different things, and nothing really was giving me an answer. But I think we just need to remember this,
I guess.
just in case. It could come up later.
Yeah,
Oh, and
but we're not
Hen-
getting any of that anymore.
Oh, yeah, Henrik's there too.
Henrik was there, but he did not seem to wish to be rescued. So
What?
No, and we couldn't unlock the door either, so.
Anyway, he would have made too much fuss. Probably would have been
Probably.
figured it out. So it's for the best. We're never coming back there, though. Now that you took the doll,
Well,
for
never
sure
say
we need to
never.
leave.
yes,
Oh
let's
my god.
we'll rejoin the festival, shall we?
All right. So map change incoming. I'm gonna click this preload scene button to see if that makes your lives any better as I activate the other scene. Did that
Nope,
act?
same
did-
thing.
Damn.
Same thing.
Work for me.
Same thing. Oh no, wait, it worked. It worked.
Oh,
All
It
right.
just took an extra second. Woo.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Preload scene seems to improve things a little bit.
Nice.
That
So
was stressful.
yeah, so I'll turn off the creep music and I will turn back on the fun festival sounds.
Yay, festival!
Yeah, such a happy festival. So yeah, as you guys pop back outside, you can see that the burgermaster is kind of like on his way back towards the town square area again, having made like a lap around this big circle-y shaped looking thing, like was up here and was walking around there, and they're kind of like heading back down, heading towards you again, just with this like smile, being led by these like super sad children as they continue to walk. And you can still see off in the distance that this man is being dragged by the burgermaster, still by the horse.
He's still alive?
Yeah, if you look, you can see he's kind of like wriggling back there, not putting up too much of like a fight, but he's definitely alive.
Poor guy.
Yeah. At least they're walking slowly, I suppose.
Yeah, we really don't have to interfere with that. Let's look around a little bit and then leave, I suggest. We already have a target on our back. If anybody notices a doll missing, they're gonna search through the whole thing. I think.
Oh, he had a lot of dolls. I don't think he'll notice one missing.
This guy is crazy. She can notice anything.
They're all crazy.
Yeah, that's why we need to get out of here. Moonpoon really doesn't like this place and has a bad feeling that something terrible will happen. But maybe he's just crazy. Who knows?
So, August, actually, with your passive perception being as ridiculous as it is, I will give you that the strange man that Saya was kind of like noticing was following you guys. You can like see him off in the distance behind a house, like peering at you all again.
I'll use my telepathy to tell Saya. I see that guy again. He's right over there behind that house.
So I would.
Sorry, I was adjusting the volumes.
Yeah, I would want to. I'm getting really pissed off with him, like following us.
Yeah, you told him to stop last time, right?
Yeah, I did. So, whereabouts is he from where we are?
He is.
That's him right there.
That is him down there.
Well, I want to go talk to that douchebag. Can I like? I know he's like looking at us, but can I like slip away or just start walking towards the mofo?
Yeah, you tell me what you want to do.
I'd like to try and slip away so he doesn't see where I go.
Okay. Go ahead and give me like a stealth check again. 20. Yeah, so you try and slink away and you seem to have confidence that you did a good job as you did it.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like to like sort of circle around and come behind him if I can.
Yeah, like kind of swing around in this direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So Saya kind of like is able to sneak around the sides of the building and approach. And you get within 10 feet of the man, and he again kind of like looks at you with a smile.
Always the ever sneaky one. I like you. And what do I have the pleasure of meeting you again?
I'm quite sure I told you to stop following us.
Yes, you did say that. I seem to have ignored it.
What do you want?
Oh, balls.
And he kind of like looks around and says,
Gather your friends and follow me.
and we will end the episode.
Oh my God.
We're about to meet some
Oh my
cultists.
God.
Oh man.
Moonpool read a lot of prawn this episode.
Yeah, Moonpoon's just sitting there perusing like, Barovia Playboy versions.
Looking off in the bushes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Moonpoon.
The bushes will grow larger by next time we visit.
Oh man, you guys were like stressing me out inside that house. There was
That was so good though. That was exciting. Like
I was a little stressed. too.
visualizing it.
I am disappointed that we didn't really find anything good though.
You
I
might
imagine
have
that
found
we're
more than
playing.
you think. You might have found more than you think. You don't know that mirror. You don't know that doll. What?
Well, we know
They
that
are.
all the like bits where the women would be seem to be like really dusty and that nobody's been there in a while, which is really weird. The attic's super creepy. We know that Henrik's there and not inside
Yeah.
one of the.
You also found
bedrooms.
Henrik. Yep.
We kind of knew Henrik was there already though, because
No, but
we knew he
I was
dragged
worried.
off.
Yeah, but I was worried he was in one of the like wicker statues that they were going to set on fire.
True.
So he's not there.
just using other fantasy works to figure out where he might be. Yeah, there was a lot of things that could have happened in the mansion that you guys either didn't do or didn't find or was successfully dodged. That was pretty crazy from my perspective as well, actually. But
Fun, I enjoyed that.
that is going to be all we have. The crew has successfully snooped around the Burgermaster's mansion, stole a doll, dodged a cook and was able to slip out as the Burgermaster and crew were returning from their journey. But that will be all we have, and we'll have to see what this man is up to at the start of next week. So that's all I got for you guys. I love you as always. Deb Calpanos, I love you guys, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.